Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to episode 6 of Crafty Craft. So, it's been a while since the last video. You can notice I've now got my recording sorted out, so you no longer see the my taskbar at the bottom of the screen, as well as the title bar at the top. Things anymore. This is still the Crafty Craft world. As you can see, I'm in the same spot as I was last episode. You can also notice there that I've got a lot of rotten flesh and other things I've got from the mobs, which I'm actually kind of happy because each one of them is 2048, which is equivalent to like, what would that be? That'd be 8 iron ingots. Yes, yeah, it would be 8 iron ingots. So each stack of that is 8 iron ingots. And some amount of them is equal to some amount of gold then as well. So I think I've done quite well with that one there, guys. Yeah, so I just had to turn down the audio for in-game for me. I don't know if it turned it down for you or not. My audio system's still a bit of a mystery to me. But yes, so I've got my nice little hidey hole down here, a cubby hole if you will, which is just where I do all the standing and killing the mobs constantly. But yes, so now it's going to be a case of me getting back to the house, which luckily I should be able to do through this way here, and then have some sort of ladder going up here, or to the cave what's right there would also be working quite well. Do we have any ladders? No. Sticks? Yes. Where is it? 6? No, it's 7 in it you need. Notice I did put a chest down here as well, dumped some stuff in whilst I went AFK effectively, because I kind of just put my auto clicker on, as I kind of showed you in the last video. I just put my auto clicker on and left the game running, killing all the mobs, which worked quite well. Oh look, there's that tunnel then, and then I just follow this tunnel around back to here, or what I can do is I can just come through here and dig up from this point. Oh, really, creeper? Really? Okay. Yes, the XP does go into my tools now, as I do have mending moss on all of these tools. Some of them have various levels of it, such as my hammer has mending moss 2, so does my arrows, my sword, my pickaxe, and my bow itself only has normal mending moss, because I've yet to see that take very much durability at all. So on that point I thought it's probably best that I just have the tools I know are going to use XP quite a lot, and considering my arrows' durability is down to, well, the amount of shots I have on with the arrows, my ammo for the arrows, is equal to the durability, or in some regard. So it means that with mending moss on it, I just get arrows casually as I collect XP with the arrows in my hand. So it means that, you know, eventually I'm gonna just get any XP I'm gonna need. I'm a bit annoyed that I can't seem to find the surface, but it's fine, and I can actually show you guys as well if I can reach that table, which I can't. I'll do it there. If I look at, say, my pickaxe in there, stored XP 18, whereas I look at something like my sword, stored XP 299, which appears to be the maximum for it. That doesn't have any stored XP yet, my bow. but it does have it on there, and it is only bone to repair it, which isn't the end of the world. To be fair, it isn't the end of the world repairing my pickaxe and hammer, because it literally takes like 38 EMC or something like that to repair it. My sword, again, it's not the end of the world on there. I've got 7 modifiers on there, so I can really up the damage. Could look at doing that to kind of. There we go, that's 5 modifiers and I've already got 12 point something attack damage. And what's that now? 14.32. That's a really decent attack damage. And I've not even updated the blade on that either. So that sword's going to do a lot of damage now. I'm 2 hitting zombies. That's really good actually. I'm quite impressed with that. And you notice that I am collecting the XP even though that is at 299. 299 seems to be the highest it can go to. And I'm going to pull out another 2 stacks of quartz just to see what my next level of attack damage would be. If I pull out and I put that quartz in there as well, 360, 360. Maximum sharpness level, what's that then? 17.52. Wow. That is a very nice amount of damage. Especially considering zombies only have 20 health, that's doing nearly the full entire health for them. That actually at this point is a lot more higher attack damage. Well, the attack damage on that at the moment is a lot higher than what my arrows are, which is good, which is what I want, because I want my arrows to be a kind of a yeah, let's kill at range kind of thing, and not a I'm just going to use my arrows because it's the thing that does the most attack damage. I want to only need to use the arrows if I need to kill a mob from range, such as a creeper. Or when I inevitably go to the end of the dragon fight. But it's fine. I do hear lava, and I hope I'm not digging up underneath a lava pool. However, because there's ladders there, I can just hide under the ladder, and it's not that much of an issue. I'm reached limestone. I do see lava on the map, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not actually where I am. It must be quite close by to me then. Maybe not. But yes, it's nice to have a way down to my mine there. Nice and easy. So, this episode, what are we working on? Well, apart from me trying to slowly build up this house, which has not been done anything with since, but I could probably do that this episode, to be fair. I left my transmutation table down in the mine. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the mine, get my transmutation table, come back up to the house and do just a little bit more on the house itself, and then I'll cut back. So I'll be back in just 1 second. And we're back, guys. It's been a while for me. Only been a few seconds for you, but you can already see a lot's been done. So I'm going to sleep first of all. There we go. So through here we've got the kind of main area. Through here is going to be the Tinkerer's room, so this is going to be all Tinkerer's construct stuff. and any kind of smithing kind of related stuff. So there's going to be furnaces, crafting table, all my tinker stuff there. Smelter array, might be another smelter array there. There might be a tinkerer's tank over here, or one of the tinkerer's smelter arrays, or some smelter in there with something along this wall here. So actually indented back one block. So on top of these blocks here would be some machines. I need to push that back one actually, because that's where this bit here would be left as open. So it's what, like 6 blocks along this? 5 and 6, yeah. So I need to find 6 machines to go along here. And I do actually know some machines that's going to go along here. I was also looking at it, but if I look at, say, at thermal expansion, we're going to need a redstone furnace times 2. So I only need to have 5 machines of here. So 4, 3, C, 2, 1, and that's all that would need to be over here, as all the others are used quite rarely, and any of these ones here are just devices. These are the machines. Some of these I will have anyway, such as the phytogenic insulator. The phytogenic insulator will be really useful, as this allows you to grow plants and things, but because of, I'm hoping that one of these is done, but okay, because of how cheap these are in terms of thingy that they need, saltpeter, nitrate dust is saltpeter ore. But I'll be able to easily automate that. That's something you can automate. You know, this machine here just gives you cobblestone and basalt, apparently. Gravel as well, actually, and sandstone, sand. Oh, I didn't know it could give you sand and sandstone for literally just water. I don't know if that means it uses. But if I go back to this one here and look at something like, yes, see, that's none, so that says it's used 1 bucket of that, and that'll say 1 and 1. Use 1 of each, I guess, for obsidian now. Unless that just means it don't need any lava. No, it doesn't, because you do need to put something in there. At least you did in the old version. I don't know if you're still doing this version or not, but yeah. So that's all the stuff. So I have machines along here. In here is going to be all storage related stuff. So there's going to be all my eventually applied energistic stuff here. There'll be some logistics pipe stuff going here, with pipes flowing right through the wall there, through the wall here, and into this room, along this wall here. I can do a 4th one if needs be. Actually will, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to need to do a 4th one there. There we go. And yes, I know that isn't centered anymore, but this will more than likely get covered anyway. As going there would be the mechanisms, metallurgic infusers, and there's 4 of them I'm going to need. There's redstone, also coal, redstone, diamond, obsidian are the 4 you're going to need. So they can go quite nicely in the wall there, and because nobody's going to actively be coming in and out of this room, it's not an issue that that's kind of poking in. not an issue because nobody's going to be actually actively coming in here all the time because all these are going to be automated. So probably going to actually be placed here, and then I've got there, top, and underneath, and the front as well if needs be, which should be all the sides I need for them blocks. Then there's another 4 blocks here, so actually I might take that back and I might put the wall back here and then do the 3 there, and the metallurgy confusers along the back here. As if I look at mechanism, the enrichment chamber is a machine I'm going to need, so is the osmium compressor. There's purifier, chemical injection chamber and things, but I'm not sure if any of them are actually necessarily necessary to have. But I know I'm going to need that purification chamber. Actually, yeah, we are going to need a purification chamber. But you can see here there is actually only 3 different machines there from mechanism, and then there's 4 of them as well. There's tractor beams as well. Okay. And we will have wind generators and advanced solar generators. And I might look at the mechanism reactor, although that does take a lot of stuff, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to get to it. So it's beyond me. Teleporter from it I do want to mess with. Right, so with all of that in mind, of my very long to-do list, is there any other mods I want to have a look at? Well, I want to see if this is in a pack, which it isn't. Okay, so I can't play that mod, but one of them I do want to play with is logistics pipes, and I did say we would be having a play with logistics pipes at some point. So what we're going to need? Well, we're going to need the power junction, we're going to need a crafting table at some point, and I'm going to need a program compiler, I'm going to need a programmer, I'm going to need probably both of them pipe controllers, I'm going to want a remote orderer, I'm going to want the logistics HUD glasses, I'm going to want crafting logistics, I'm going to want basic logistics, I'm going to want unrouted logistics, request logistics provider, satellite supplier, and then I'm going to say Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. I don't think we're going to need like Mark 4 and whatever else. Remote order I'll have, and then all these ones I'm not so sure about. The request table we're going to need, and then there's all these ones here as well. So crafting manager and AE bridge, crafting cleanup upgrade. I don't know. Crafting monitor. Well, can be applied to request block pipes. CC remote control upgrade. I assume that's computer craft. Placement rules. Ooh. I wonder. I'm going to add that because I think that might allow me to tell it to insert this item into the north side, this item into the south side, which then means that that over there should be a lot easier, because I should be able to say actively stock an item into, you know, the front side of it, but there'd be no pipe on the front side, there'd just be the one on the top, which would do that and crafting. So that'd be quite nice if I can do that. But we can look at that though. But for now, I think it's about time we get some crafting done. So, even though it's, you know, near the end of the episode, let's actually look at steam dynamo. Here, what am I going to need for a steam dynamo? Copper gears and transmission coil, which needs silver. I thought I put silver in here. I guess I didn't. I'm going to put 8 pieces of silver in there, even though I know I'm about to use some of the ingredients needed when crafting this here. But it's fine, because anything I use is going to end up in my inventory. Any spare is going to end up in my inventory, so... and then I can just put it back in, so I know, technically. Right. Mind you, I can look at that actually and see what I've used extra. But then, yeah, so I've kind of made that quite quickly without explaining what I've made. So I'm going to very quickly explain what the whole point of these 10? Wait, what? 12. Oh! I found a dupe bug. Have I? 128. 124. No, I haven't. Okay, so it's actually pulling it out the table. That's weird, yeah, because look, if I do that, it's 144, 498. Yeah, so I've pulled 2 out, which is 3,968, which will be that missing amount. Okay, that's strange. That is actually very strange. Anyway, with that, I'm also going to now need some things for leadstone. So what am I going to need from leadstone? Well, if I can find it to start with, I'm going to need leadstone flux ducts. I'm going to need leadstone energy cell, just energy cell basic now. I guess I can actually shift click it back out now. I don't know why sometimes I shift click it and it goes into my inventory, and sometimes when I shift click it, it goes into the table. Like, oh, that went into there that time. That's strange. But yep, there we go. Leadstone energy cell. That and some leadstone flux ducts. Which, because of saving time in the future, I'm going to teach you that, and I'm going to pull a stack of them out and put half stack back because I'm not going to need that. Right, now it's time to figure out where I'm going to put the power, because power gen's something I haven't really thought of, like, on where it's going to actually live. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put power gen along this wall here. And I'm just going to run it across and say, actually, just run it across and down into the energy cell itself, which will get, if you shift click the center block there, it sets all of them to no connection, which is what the yellow is. Blue is input, orange is output, yellow is no connection. And you just kind of click to go through it. I can click. So, right click goes through one direction, left click goes through the other direction. There we go. Now these need coal and water. So I need 2 stacks of coal which luckily I've got an extra 2M engine, so I can pull out 2 stacks of coal without too much issue. Yeah, this is what I need now. A grease accumulator. So I need a copper gear. Device frame. A bucket. 2 iron gears. A redstone reception coil thingy. Redstone servo. And then just a bucket. What I'm going to do is teach it the device frame because they're annoying to make. And there we go. Pulls water from surroundings. Now the next things I'm going to need are fluid ducts. So I can make hardened fluid ducts, however that requires hardened glass and invar, which I don't have anywhere close to getting any of that yet. So, and obviously I can make them ones by lead and invar, but I don't have invar yet. And in order to get invar, actually I think I can make invar using casting, can't I? Molten invar. What would that be? What, 2 iron to 1 nickel. Do I not have any nickel? I guess I don't have any nickel. Bit of a shame actually, because it means I can't. Yeah, right, so in between episodes then I'm going to go mining because I need invar sooner than later. Oh yeah, there's a door here as well to get me into this room nice and easy. So how this will work is there'll be a little water pool here. Because if I show you the aqueous accumulator, at least it used to, I don't know if it's still the same. Placed in a pool of water to speed up production. So it does actually slowly get water. By the time I might get 2 buckets full of water, it might have actually got like a mil bucket of water. It does do it just very, very slowly. And yes, see, it's only got half, not even got a bucket yet, so. But then look at that now, I've got 4 buckets, 8 buckets already. There we go. I don't know why I did that, considering that it's the same whether it's got water in or not, so there's no point. However, I can quick. And slowly go through the line of all these engines here and slowly turning them all on in terms of putting water in them, which will then activate them and make them start producing steam. So then after you get off it, you can see all of them now are now producing, and they're all producing 40 RF tick, which is going into here and charging up this energy cell. So, on that note guys, I'm going to end the episode here. It's slightly earlier than I wanted to, but unfortunately I need to go mining and things. So, I'm going to go do some mining off camera, and I'll be back next episode, hopefully to get started with logistics pipes, as that is quite an easy thing to get started with. And hopefully with starting with that, then I can start with some automation. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.